everybody. Hope you've risen in a good frame of mind. What a busy 24 hours it's been, and I'm all ready to start today's broadcast. And my friend Susan rings me from down south. Oh, she's all right, Nat, back. Oh, cheers. Anyways, I'll end up running past her all 22 items I've got in my little magic book here. These are the 22 items that I've got to sort out. I haven't got time to do all of them. I hope you had an incident-free pan bashing and clapping session last night. I was out there giving it what for, and no accident and no breaking spoons. Did you see Stephen Fry last night? Lovely thing with Prince William. I thought that was nice. And some great music on the telly last night in that little programme that they had on. 27 million quid. And I've pledged £10 just so to meet David Williams and get all those books. Oh, what a prize that would be. Did you see that? You had to send tweet books through. Message books through. And you got all his books. You get to meet him. You get any name that you want. It gets included in his next book. Oh, what an offer. Anyway. Oh, we've seen Trump this morning. Yeah, I understand that disinfectant is a beautiful virus. And I believe disinfectant kills it. So perhaps we could look at injecting people with disinfectant. No, Donald, no. He comes up with it. So I think first off, because we've got to crack on, is results from wrestling. It's Saturday afternoon. It's wrestling from Leeds Town Hall. So, do you remember the results? So, here they come.
Mick McManus, Jackie Pallow, Les Kellett, Big Daddy, John Haystacks, Pat Roach, Ken Walton, the commentator, and Kendo Nagasaki.
Did you get it all right? Well done. Got another quiz coming up. I can't remember what it's going to be about. It all depends what happens. Listen, I've got a bit of a confession to make. I've been pretending to pick numbers out of a box and to go... No. It's not... Sorry, it's not been the whole truth. Truth is, I've been pretending to pick the numbers. Listen, I've got 22 items. I'm just going to grab a couple of items and whatever. Let's do Mug of the Day first, shall we? Get that out of the way. Can you see? What is the significance of that railway station? Well, a lovely lady who I know, we used to go for coffees. We used to pretend that we were meeting illicitly for coffees. So we used to have a code. Where am I meeting you today? And one of them was, I'll meet you at Carnforth railway station, which in fact is the location. That was our code for the station approach at Edgeley. But where Carnforth railway station comes into is, in 1945, it was where Brief Encounter was filmed with Trevor Howard and Celia Johnson. Lovely love affair based on a railway station. And it was filmed at Carnforth. And so I took her up to Carnforth and we had a coffee in the waiting room, exactly like it was back in the day. And you can see various displays. Just a daft day out, but just a lovely, lovely place and a lovely film. Another of my favourite films. So have a look at that one. 1945, written by Noel Cowell and staged at Carnforth railway station. And that's why I've got the mug. That's the other tea taste. A little tepid, thanks to Sue, and but not bad. That's Carnforth Mug of the Day. So can I put I've got a purple marker. I've got a Sharpie. What a great invention, Sharpies. So I'm going to put a line through that. Just a quick reminder, car insurance. Let's get people from the car insurance to give money back or to donate it to charity. Put your call in, everybody. Just put a call in, or send them a tweet, or send them an email, or send them a pigeon or something, all right? And eventually they're going to think, that Admiral, hats off to Admiral, they've got some good publicity, and they love a bit of good publicity, don't they? Can't beat a good bit. So let's make them have it. So that's that. We'll cross that one out. Wrestling, we'll do that one. Oh, on the wrestling one, I just reminded me of a little story. I've actually ever, just once, been to watch a live wrestling event. Okay. I mean, there's no disparaging way, but the Down syndrome, people who suffer from Down syndrome, seem to have a group love of live wrestling. When I went to the town hall in Stockport, there was a group there from a home, I think it was, and they were absolutely loving. Their face was actually beaming. But anyway, at half-time, we all went up to the stage in the town hall to get some autographs and everything. And halfway through this session, my two boys were getting autographs. I get a tap on the back. Oh, excuse me, mister. I said, excuse me, mister, could I have your autograph? I'd only been mistaken as one of the heavyweight wrestlers. I looked a bit leaner back in those days, in the late 80s. But, yeah. Mick the Mauler I was. Right, I've got a story. I can't reveal their name, but a friend of mine suffers from OCD. And I don't want to put my hat in. It's quite as serious as, and they've suffered from this terrible affliction for 45 years of their life, and not for wanting anything, can't shift it. But anyway, for the first time in their lives, they suddenly feel that they're the normal one. Their problem is germ aversion to germs and everything. So this washing your hands every 5 minutes and avoiding contact with people, it's just so normal to her. Isn't that extraordinary? This whole pandemic. She's saying she's certainly not recommending the pandemic just so that she feels normal, but it really has brought it home to her. I said to her, if there's any person in the world less likely to catch this damn C19, it's you. So hats off to you. Hats off to her. All right. There's always silver linings. Piggy banks. I'm just going to stand up. I'm going to get my piggy bank. Oh, there we go. See, I am wearing trousers, as you can see, only short ones. Now, this is my piggy bank. It's a fair amount, and the thing I bought in it's the best piggy bank I've ever bought. Because there's no way of getting it open. The only way you can get it open is with a can opener. Isn't that great? And that's £1. That was from a pound shop there. Isn't that super? I love that. It's a £10 note, and it's a. Now the question is, what if you do? A, do you have a piggy bank? And B, do you go into it and get money out of it? And C, what value of coins are you happy putting into it? Now, my friend the other day said that they only put 20p and lower into it. Well, I found myself the other day putting pound coins into mine. There are pound coins in here. God knows. I started off with 20p's, then it went up to 50. Frankly, I used to always make sure I had some change in my pocket when I went out. Change. Don't even, notes. I mean, I can count on the fingers of one hand how many times you use cash in one day. And it's sad because I love banknotes. I'll show you my collection of pound notes. I've got a collection of pound notes which I've had framed, and I'll show you those one day. But sad, isn't it? We're all into plastic, but I suppose it's all good. I don't even have to take my card with me anymore. All I need is my phone. I'm paying for things with a phone. Can you imagine if you'd said something like that in even in 1990? It said I can walk into a shop and do something to a phone. What? You got a phone and you don't? How do you go into a shop and not have it? And then say, yeah, it talks to my bank and it sends. Oh, get out of here, you daft sod. Yeah, that Richard, he's lost it, you know. So that's it. The money, it's a funny old thing. Money makes the world go round. Alrighty. So onward and upward. Oh, just a quickie here. Just up. Oh, getting through these. I've seen people sitting in cars with masks on. The question occurs to me, I mean to say, do you put a condom on if you're going to bed on your own? Just a question. Just answer a question. So yes or no? There we go. Oh, where did we go? That. Shall we have a police story? Question. What's that the theme tune to? What was his name? Who played the character? And it was an interesting thing that playing that same character, he died in a film, okay, and then came back to life to play it on the telly. Okay? Do you know who it is? And who shot him in the film? Oh, lots of questions. Okay? Got it? Anyway, police story. The police story, lovely guy, Brian. Lovely, just a nice. Every time I meet him, even all these years later, I can't get a big hug, but a big handshake. Just good to see him, Brian. Anyway, he's at Hall Lane Police Station one day, talking to one of my three musketeers, Paul. He's in the office. What I don't know is that Brian is standing there, and he's left his police cap on the counter. While his back has been turned, they've got hold of Brian's hat, and they've adulterated the rim, the soft internal rim of the hat in ink. Now, don't get me technical. I'm not sure exactly what kind of ink it was, but Paul's words were, it took a hell of a lot of ink to soak into it. Very absorbent, those rims. Anyway, and then they put the hat, when Brian comes down, I think he'd been up to see the CID who were at Hall Lane, and he puts the hat back on the counter. Okay. Muggins here arrives back in the charge office where this was going on at the same time as Brian. Now, somehow, somewhere in the mix, there's confusion about cap ownership, and it's me who puts the cap on, not Brian. So it's a case of... And then I saw their faces of a guard in the office. Obviously, I thought, what's going on here? Well, to cut a long story short, you know the old, I put binoculars onto my eyes and had a big, big black mark across there. Yeah, I think it was somewhere at the far end of the CID, but I chased Lynn all the way, I think it was, to the far end of the CID before I could catch him. Yeah. Well, for many years, I thought it was actually they'd adulterated my own cap, but I've had it clarified. It wasn't even me they were trying to play a trick on. I'd stumbled in. So that's the police crap incident at Hawley Police Station circa 1995, 6, 97, about doesn't seem like yesterday. 25 years ago. Oh my God. Right, so cross that one off. Now, how are we doing for time? Just fit one more in. Okay. First of all, Tiger King. This bloody series on Netflix. Excuse my French, but narcissistic tosser, I think the phrase is. If you haven't seen it, I feel like spoiling it because there's not a lot to spoil. He's a narcissistic tosser who keeps tigers. Complete knob. And if it wasn't to do with tigers, it would to do with the National Rifle Association. He'd be a gun kind of person. But no, he keeps tigers, breeds tigers. And what? I just found the whole thing very disturbing. But it's a total obsession. But far be it from me. If it's your bag, Tiger King, Netflix. Not for me. Right, that's a quickie. Right, and finally, you know that cat of mine, oh, there she is. She's asleep on the top there. Turned her back on me, bit upset. Had to recharge the battery on her GPS last night. Talking of GPS, I'm talking to a friend yesterday on the phone about GPS. That's an inside. It said, I tell you what, I think I'm going to get one of those for Fluffy. And I sat there and thought, whoa. But Fluffy's an indoor cat. She never goes out. Oh, I know. But she can be a bugger to find sometimes when she... Buy a GPS for your indoor cat. No, I don't think so. What time is it? I don't know. I think I might just squeeze one more. I'm gonna cut off here, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do a big quiz for Jerry Anderson tomorrow. But just a quick question to lead into tomorrow is the film of the 39 Steps has made 3 times for cinema. It's been a TV series, but cinema. Name the 3 actors who have played Richard Hannay in John Buchan's The 39 Steps. And that's woken her up. Morning, you all right? You okay there? Okay, you got it? The 39 Steps. Wonderful, wonderful film. One of my all-time favourites. 3 actors, name them. And if you can, what year, roughly, were the films? Okay? Got it? Okay, I'll ask you tomorrow. And I will talk a bit more about the 39 Steps tomorrow. Donald Trump, disinfect. And I'm going to do I'm going to say goodbye. All right. I'm going to say improvements during my lifetime. Cordless hoovers. Love a cordless hoover. What a good idea that is. Listen, we've been going for 18 minutes. It's whiz past. You've had the benefit of my new lighting system that's arrived yesterday. Don't know if it makes me look any better. Hey? So all mod cons. I've done today without the microphone, so I'll be interested to see if that's any better. But, Pumpkin's saying, coming to say goodbye. You coming to say goodbye? All right. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Keep safe. And I'll see you in the morning. That's all, folks. Bye-bye.